It would be round 3 for President Trump and Kim Jong-un, and it may have been set in motion by a letter. The North Korean leader sent President Trump a birthday greeting this month, which the president described as beautiful. The president responded with a friendly letter of his own, shown reading the, quote, excellent note on North Korean state media. The White House said the two leaders have had ongoing communications.
North Korea has a phenomenal future.
But their last face-to-face in February didn't go well. President Trump leaving Hanoi early, saying North Korea wanted all sanctions lifted in exchange for some denuclearization. Today, the North Korean leadership accused the U.S. of extreme hostility, but it did not directly criticize President Trump. China's president was just in North Korea and doesn't want its old ally to get too close to the U.S.
The timing of a third possible summit remains unclear, but South Korean officials said today President Trump will travel to Seoul this weekend.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.